Yes, hello everybody, this Ray from Ray's United, and I'm back. I hate putting this thing around my neck while I'm doing recording. Yes, people, smash the like button. I'll be teasing these mofos about smashing the like button. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow. We're almost at 50k, so let's do this. This is a funny video. It is a funny video. We need to put some fun into Pi, because if we don't, we are going to be the most miserable one. Maybe the fun is going to project the price of Pi and obviously inject some vim into it, and therefore inculcate it into a much reasonable price gradually, of course. But this is not about the price of Pi. This is about shots being fired. Now, what shots have been fired? Obviously, you can see in the thumbnail what shots have been fired. So listen, when I come back, we're going to elaborate more about this or these shots that have been fired. Who's fired the shots? Who's received the shots? Who's going to do what? Who's going to say what? We have no idea. But when I come back, here's all. Alright, I'm back. This is Ray from Ray's United. Listen, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow. Pig NFTs here. Join Pig NFT if you want to. And listen, you can't just join without paying. You need to pay. So pay a minimum of $5, maximum of $100, and buy as many as you can. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it's self-explanatory. It's so easy, and I'm communicating directly with the project managers and the founders of that project. So listen, we are talking about a few things, and we'll see how it goes. But hey, Pig NFTs here, and if you want to do it, it's 100 days. So make sure that when you buy it, you know, it will last for 100 days. Your profits and everything will be there after about 2 to 3 weeks, and after that, you know, 100 days, 2 to 3 weeks is what, 21 days. So after 21 days, you're earning profit within the 100 days. So from 22nd day, not exactly, I haven't calculated it, you'll be earning some profit. But there is something we need to talk about, and this is fun. This is just fun. I'm really excited about this. Now, what is this about? Shots were fired, you know, and these shots came in from Binance towards Pi. Now, it doesn't matter, it's subliminal, but that's the way I see it, of course. And I know many of you who have looked at it and zoomed in towards that logo, like a mural that was put on X. You know, looked so like shots being fired at the Pi core team. So I thought, you know what, let me give you context to that before we get into anything, because some of you will be like, oh, so what's the reason why they're doing that? Listen, I'm not for the exchange, of course. I'm not for them. I'm a pioneer. I've been mining Pi for a long time, so Pi is what I look at. But when I say that, you know, the Pi core team have had shots fired at them, it's subliminal, and I'm looking at this and saying that, you know what, maybe Binance have been triggered, and they've been triggered all this while. And this is me saying what I want to say. This is my opinion. You can say what you want to say in this in the comment section. Now, I sort of would want to suggest that Binance have been triggered by the fact that, you know, them being the biggest exchange will be asking the questions, who the hell do Pi Network think they are to say that they're not going to KYB us and get us to list Pi so people can move back and forth, move their Pi back and forth from their, obviously, Pi wallet to their Binance wallet and vice versa. Who are Pi to say that? But again, who are Binance to say they're not going to do it? If they can still list Pi, but if they list Pi, they can't have the unique verification sort of codes and addresses which will allow them to have their holders of Pi move to and fro between you know, the exchange or the Binance wallet and the Pi wallet, you know, and that's the thing. So others have done it. Mexi, PioneX, BitGet, and OKX, and a few have done that. they need to do it too. But if they don't want to do it, then they shouldn't complain if the Pi core team are saying you're no different from the others and you need to do it. So listen, I obviously released a video, and that video was sort of a tirade on the Pi core team. At the time, the information I had was limited. Now I have a vast array of information, so I can actually speak a lot more. And of course, I can be forgiven, of course, for saying certain things I said, but I don't regret them because they were the truth. Now, what I want to tell you guys is that the Pi core team are right. They are right in that, you know, if anyone wants to list, of course they can list. But if they want to have exclusivity to certain processes, then they'll have to go through the KYB process, just like all the others went through. Just as other utilities, if they also want to, you know, have their projects or their initiatives on the Pi ecosystem, they need to go through the KYB process. Same thing. Yesterday, as and when I was doing this video, Pi Network Ventures was released. Any business or startup that want to get funded by part of the Pi Foundation fund, then they'll have to go through the KYB process just like all the others. It's like that. Do you know what I mean? So I believe they have to go through the KYB process. But after the Pi Network Ventures news was released, some pioneers obviously, now before that, I can tell you I think the price of Pi was affected as a result of that, because people started to panic. Oh, it looks like the Pi core team are just starting building the ecosystem. I thought they'd already built the ecosystem. So that's what people are saying. Some are saying, no, the ecosystem is being built, but this is just to fund other startup initiatives or innovations and stuff. So, hey, think of it however you want to think about it. That's your prerogative. I have my opinion. My opinion is the ecosystem has been off and running. Most of the utilities or the dApps have not been mainnet ready, and as a result, the Pi core team haven't been able to ratify them to get them KYB'd and obviously made them mainnet ready. So as a result, there's been a drag. However, this is to do with startup businesses in terms of the Pi Network Ventures. I spoke about it on my live show. Go watch it. I read quite a bit about the article that was released in the blog section. So go watch that video. Very, very good live show I did. So watch the replay, just about an hour. Now, these shots that were fired, obviously, Binance put out a tweet saying, this is what happens when devs, which is developers, touch art with zero design sense. And when you zoom into that mural, you would see a lot of Pi logos. Pi equals Pi, square root equals X, X equals Pi, and blah, blah, blah. Pi is not equal to division, multiplication, and blah, not equal to Pi. I mean, they're just throwing shades and firing shots at Pi. I know that. We all could see it. But it's all banter. That's the way I say it. To me, you know, people can look at it from a serious standpoint, but I look at it as sort of banter, you know, jokes. So it's not that deep. I believe we should just look at it from a banter point of view, as opposed to looking at it from a seriousness point of view. And I take that notion. I hope others will take that notion. Let's inject some fun into crypto. It's been too serious lately, and it's not really projecting or depicting the fun that we're supposed to be having when we're trying to make some money. So listen, conclusion, I believe Binance eventually will list Pi. They're going through the posturing and the who is bigger and all of that, you know, jazz. But I believe that Binance will eventually list Pi. They'll pass their KYB eventually. And as to when that's going to be, nobody knows. But I believe they will pass their KYB. And when they do, we will be here to enjoy that. Do you know what I mean? And some people are like, oh no, exchanges are no this and that. Listen, Binance lists Pi is a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Pi, KYB them is a great thing. And so on. So we need a collective sort of working together, and that would help all of us. Listen, smash the like button where you're at, smash the subscribe button, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow. Pig NFT, make sure you get there too. Okay, the link is in the description. Take care of yourselves. Name is Ray, channel is Race United. Word is peace, and I love you all. More to come.